Hi, this is Adam. I'm going to be talking about a group talk we had today on Wednesday, the 27th of April. Only two people today, Mayuka and Shintaro, and actually half the lesson was just me and Mayuka talking because Shintaro was very busy today. Today's topic was your big event for the year, and so here is some of the new vocabulary and some of the things that people had trouble with. First new vocabulary is white lie. This means a kind of a small lie that you tell, which doesn't really hurt anyone, it's quite safe, but it will help things go a bit more smoothly. For example, you could say, I told a white lie to get a day off work. Variety means a very wide selection, so you could say I was surprised by the variety of foods that I could buy when I went to the supermarket. Crowded means a place with many people. For example, Shibuya on a Friday night is quite crowded, or maybe your train is crowded in the morning. And unique means something which has very few similar things in the world. So, for example, Japan has a very unique culture, you could say. Some things that people had trouble with. In a few years, so if something is coming up, maybe 2 years, 3 years later, you tend to say in a few years and not in some years. In a few years' time, I will go to Europe or something like that. Okay, if you are not planning on doing something in the future, we say I won't. It's so, for example, if you're not planning on working on the weekend, you say I won't work on the weekend. Don't say I don't work. One station over, if you're talking about something where it's not directly near where you are, but the train stations are very close on the line, we tend to say, oh, it's one station over. That just means it's one train station down the line. And the last one is the difference between electronic and electric. So something like a computer or an iPad or an iPhone that is a bit more complicated, we tend to say electronic. But something which is just uses power, like a drill or a lamp or a light, we say electric. So be careful there. They're similar, but electric is kind of sounds a little bit older. Okay, so today's lesson we started off just talking, me and Mayuka, about her trip to Europe that she's going to be taking in the upcoming Golden Week. So she's travelled with her mother quite a few times before and says that sometimes it can be frustrating. Her mother tries to haggle about a lot of prices wherever she goes, tries to pay with yen, so hopefully it won't be too frustrating this time. And then, so this will be her first time to go to, 5 countries. 5 countries in 8 days, she said. She's been to only Germany in Europe, so this will be kind of exciting for her. She said last time she was in Germany it was quite interesting because she went to McDonald's, and even at McDonald's they had a big salad with everything. So they tried to eat healthy with everything they had. After that, Shintaro came and joined us, and we had a few questions to ask him because it was our first time to meet him. So before we started talking about the topic, we just asked him a few questions. He works in IT. He works creating digital contents, and his company sounds very young and exciting. Average age is only 27 or 28, like myself. Whereas compared to Mayuka's company, average age is around 50, so very different company. So big events this year. Mayuka's event is obviously her moving to India. So we tried to think of any advice we could give her about cooking or some sort of small things, something to help her feel more comfortable while she's there, like toothpaste, shampoo, sunscreen, soy sauce was another one. A good hat and sunglasses. Okay, and Shintaro's big event for this year, he's going to be taking an entrance examination to join graduate school for business. He already has an MBA, he said, but he wants to go for his doctorate, become a professor, and lead Japan's economy out of the recession, I guess. He says that at the moment there's not much innovation in Japan. Only big companies really where the new graduates are trying to enter. So he says that maybe if he can help build like an innovative culture in Japan and help startup culture happen in Japan, it might help turn me around. So good luck. It's a good plan, man. I wish you the best of luck.